Mongolia. Just the name makes you think of huge grassy plains, horses running free, and families living in tents. This country, tucked between Russia and China, is one of the emptiest places on Earth. Even though it's kind of far off, Mongolia is super interesting with its beautiful nature, cool history, and lively culture. Imagine never-ending fields of green and brown stretching out forever. Picture mountains covered in snow, so high their tops disappear into the clouds. That's the wild natural beauty you find in Mongolia. But Mongolia is more than just pretty views. It's a place where old ways of life mix with modern dreams. It's where the memory of Genghis Khan, a famous leader from long ago, still matters to people. And it's where visitors are always welcome. Mongolia has the fewest people per square mile of any country in the world. This vast and beautiful land, with its rolling steppes, rugged mountains, and expansive deserts, is home to a population density that is almost unimaginable to those living in more crowded parts of the globe. Imagine a place where you can travel for miles without encountering another soul, where the horizon stretches endlessly and the silence is only broken by the wind and the occasional call of wildlife. With a little over 3 million people living in an area bigger than Alaska, Mongolia offers a unique blend of solitude and community. The sheer size of the country compared to its population means that there are vast areas of untouched nature, where traditional ways of life continue much as they have for centuries. This is a place where the past and present coexist harmoniously, and where the natural world remains largely unspoiled. You're more likely to see a bunch of yaks munching on grass than another person. These hardy animals are a common sight in the Mongolian countryside, where they provide not only a source of food and clothing, but also a connection to the land and its traditions. The yaks, with their thick fur and sturdy build, are perfectly adapted to the harsh climate and rugged terrain of Mongolia, symbolizing the resilience and resourcefulness of the Mongolian people. The government knows this is tricky but also a cool opportunity. They recognize the challenges of maintaining a small population in such a vast country, but they also see the potential for creating a unique and thriving society. By focusing on sustainable development and preserving their cultural heritage, the Mongolian government is working to ensure that future generations can continue to enjoy the benefits of this incredible land. They're trying to get more people to have babies by giving money to families with lots of kids. This initiative is part of a broader strategy to encourage population growth and support families, recognizing that a strong and healthy population is essential for the country's future. By providing financial incentives and other forms of support, the government hopes to create an environment where families can thrive and children can grow up with the opportunities they need to succeed. They really value families and want to see them grow. In Mongolian culture, family is the cornerstone of society, and there is a deep respect for the bonds that hold families together. This respect is reflected in the way that families are supported and celebrated, with traditions and customs that emphasize the importance of family unity and the nurturing of future generations. They even have a prize for the millionth baby. This special recognition is a testament to the value that Mongolians place on each new life, and the hope that every child brings for the future. The millionth baby celebration is a joyous occasion, filled with festivities and a sense of community pride. It's a big celebration when every millionth person is born, and the family gets a lot of money and attention. This event not only highlights the importance of population growth, but also serves as a reminder of the collective effort required to build a strong and vibrant society. The recognition and rewards given to the family of the millionth baby are a symbol of the nation's commitment to its people and their well-being. It shows how much the country cares about its people. This caring attitude is evident in many aspects of Mongolian life, from the way communities come together to support one another, to the government's efforts to create policies that benefit all citizens. The sense of solidarity and mutual support is a defining characteristic of Mongolian society, and it is something that visitors often notice and appreciate. You can really feel this caring attitude when you meet Mongolians. Whether you are a visitor or a resident, the warmth and hospitality of the Mongolian people are unmistakable. They take pride in their culture and are eager to share it with others, making everyone feel welcome and valued. They're proud and tough, and they love their land and history. The nomadic lifestyle, which has been a part of Mongolian culture for centuries, is a testament to their adaptability and strength. Living in harmony with the land, Mongolians have developed a deep connection to their environment and a profound respect for their heritage. This pride in their history and way of life is something that continues to inspire and shape the identity of the Mongolian people today. For most of the 1900s, Mongolia was a socialist country, deeply influenced by its close relationship with the Soviet Union. This bond shaped much of Mongolia's political, economic and social landscape during that era. The Soviet Union was not just a neighbor but a guiding force, providing support and direction. This friendship was evident in many aspects of Mongolian life, from the architecture of its cities to the structure of its government. Back then, it was called the Mongolian People's Republic, and things changed a lot during that time. The country saw significant developments in infrastructure, education and healthcare, all modeled after Soviet systems. However, this period also came with its own set of challenges, including limited personal freedoms and economic constraints. But then, big changes started happening in other countries nearby in the late 1980s, and Mongolia changed too. The winds of change were blowing across Eastern Europe and Asia, leading to a wave of political reforms and revolutions. Mongolia, influenced by these global shifts, began to reconsider its own political structure. In 1990, people peacefully protested and created a democracy with lots of different political parties and a free market, where people can buy and sell things more freely. This was a monumental shift for the nation, as citizens rallied for greater freedoms and a voice in their government. The peaceful protests were a testament to the Mongolian spirit and desire for change. This was hard, but it opened Mongolia up to the rest of the world. The transition from a centrally planned economy to a market-based one was challenging, with many obstacles along the way. However, it also brought new opportunities, as Mongolia began to engage more with the global community, attracting foreign investments and fostering international relationships. Now, it's a lively democracy with a growing economy. The political landscape is vibrant, with multiple parties representing a range of views and interests. Economically, Mongolia has seen substantial growth, driven by its rich natural resources and a burgeoning private sector. You can still see some reminders of the old socialist days, but now, people are starting businesses and have more freedom. The remnants of the past are visible in the architecture and some public institutions, but the entrepreneurial spirit is alive and well, with new businesses popping up and innovation taking root. This mix of old and new makes Mongolia a really cool place to visit, especially if you like seeing a country changing and growing. The juxtaposition of traditional nomadic culture with modern urban development creates a unique and dynamic environment. Visitors can experience the rich history and cultural heritage while witnessing the rapid advancements and modernization. It's a country finding its own way, remembering its past, and looking forward to a great future. Mongolia's journey from socialism to democracy is a story of resilience, adaptability, and hope. As it continues to evolve, the nation remains deeply connected to its roots while embracing the possibilities of the future. This blend of tradition and progress makes Mongolia a fascinating and inspiring place to explore. Mongolia gets super hot in the summer, with temperatures soaring to extreme levels. The vast Gobi Desert, which stretches across southern Mongolia, becomes a furnace, with heat waves shimmering across the landscape. The sun beats down relentlessly, making the air feel heavy and oppressive. It's a time when the land seems to be alive with a harsh, almost otherworldly energy. And super cold in the winter. The transformation is dramatic. The once scorching desert and steppe are blanketed in snow, turning the landscape into a frozen wonderland. The air becomes crisp and biting, and the ground is often covered in a thick layer of ice. The cold is so intense that it can take your breath away, and the entire country seems to hibernate under a thick white blanket. In the summer, it can get hotter than 90 degrees Fahrenheit. This extreme heat poses significant challenges for the people and animals living here. Nomads and their livestock must find ways to stay cool and hydrated. Water sources become precious, and the search for shade is a constant battle. The heat can be relentless, but the Mongolian people have adapted to these conditions over centuries. But the winters are long and freezing, sometimes dropping to 40 degrees below zero or even colder. The cold is not just a minor inconvenience. It's a life-threatening challenge. The wind howls across the steppe, and the nights are long and dark. People must bundle up in layers of thick clothing, and even then, the cold can seep into your bones. It's a time when survival depends on preparation and resilience. This crazy weather shapes how people live in Mongolia. The extreme temperatures dictate every aspect of life, from the clothes people wear to the food they eat. The nomadic lifestyle, with its constant movement, is a direct response to the need to find the best grazing land and water sources for livestock. It's a way of life that has been honed over generations, perfectly suited to the harsh environment. You have to be tough, clever, and respect nature to live there. The Mongolian people have developed a deep understanding of their environment. They know how to read the land and the weather, and they have a profound respect for the natural world. This knowledge is passed down through generations, ensuring that each new generation is as well prepared as the last. Even though it's hard, Mongolians have figured out how to live in this environment over hundreds of years. Their traditions and practices are perfectly adapted to the challenges they face. From the way they build their homes to the way they care for their animals, everything is designed to withstand the extremes of their climate. It's a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. They move around with the seasons, living in special tents called gurs. These portable homes are marvels of engineering, designed to be easily assembled and disassembled. They provide warmth in the winter and coolness in the summer, making them ideal for the nomadic lifestyle. The gur is more than just a shelter. It's a symbol of the Mongolian way of life, representing flexibility, resilience, and a deep connection to the land. These gurs can be packed up and moved, allowing families to follow their herds and find the best grazing land. The ability to move quickly and efficiently is crucial in a land where resources can be scarce and the weather can change rapidly. This mobility is a key aspect of the nomadic lifestyle, enabling people to adapt to the ever-changing conditions of the Mongolian landscape. And they're designed to keep people warm in the winter and cool in the summer. The thick felt walls provide excellent insulation, and the central stove offers a reliable source of heat. In the summer, the gur can be ventilated to allow for airflow, keeping the interior cool. This clever design ensures that the gur is a comfortable and practical home, no matter the season. You can see how clever they are in everything, from their clothes to their food. Traditional Mongolian clothing is designed to provide maximum warmth and protection, with layers of wool and fur. The cuisine is hearty and nourishing, featuring dishes that provide the energy needed to withstand the cold. Every aspect of daily life is carefully considered, ensuring that people can thrive in this challenging environment. Mongolians know how to live well in a place where most people would have a really hard time. Their deep connection to the land and their ability to adapt to its challenges are truly remarkable. They have created a way of life that is in harmony with their environment, allowing them to not just survive but to thrive in one of the harshest climates on Earth. That makes them truly amazing and inspiring. The resilience, ingenuity, and spirit of the Mongolian people are a testament to the strength of the human spirit. They have turned a harsh and unforgiving land into a place of beauty and life, showing us all what is possible when we live in harmony with nature.